To determine the magnitude of the gravitational force on the moon, we have to determine first what is the gravitational force that the sun exerts on the moon, and then what is the gravitational force that the Earth exerts on the moon. We will begin by calculating the force that the sun exerts on the moon, Fsm. We can calculate that force by using the following equation. Fsm is a gravitational force, then it is equals to G times the mass of the sun times the mass of the moon divided by the distance between the center of the sun and the center of the moon squared, and that distance is Rsm, which is equals to 1.5 times 10 to the 11. So 1.5 times 10 to the 11 squared. Now, plugging in the other values that were given by the problem, we get Fsm as being equals to 6.67 times 10 to minus 11 times 1.99 times 10 to the 30 times the mass of the moon, which is 7.35 times 10 to 22, and this is divided by 1.5 times 10 to the 11 squared, and this gives us a gravitational force of a magnitude of approximately 4.34 times 10 to the 20 newtons. Now we proceed to calculate the magnitude of the gravitational force exerted on the moon by the Earth. We do so by calculating Fem. It's very similar to what we had just done. The only thing that changes is that now we will use the Earth mass and the distance between the center of the Earth and the center of the moon. So we have Fem is equals to the Newton's constant times the mass of the Earth times the mass of the moon divided by the distance between the center of the Earth and the center of the moon squared. By plugging in the values that were given by the problem, we get 6.67 times 10 to minus 11 times the mass of the Earth of 5.98 times 10 to 24 kilograms times the mass of the moon of 7.35 times 10 to 22. And this is divided by the distance between the center of the Earth and the center of the moon, which is 3.85 times 10 to the 8 squared. And this gives us a gravitational force of a magnitude of approximately 1.98 times 10 to the 20 newtons. Now let me organize the board to finish the question. Okay, now to finish the question, we must calculate what is the magnitude of the resulting gravitational force on the moon. That resulting gravitational force results from the addition of Fsm and Fem. Note that we are adding vectors, so we have to use the Pythagorean theorem to get the magnitude of the resulting force. So the resulting force I will call F is equals to the square root of Fsm squared plus Fem squared. Why is that? Because we are adding Fsm with Fem, and this results in a force that points in this direction. And we have a rectangle triangle, and then we just have to apply the Pythagorean theorem to get the value of F. By plugging in the values that we have, we get that F is equal to the square root of 4.34 times 10 to the 20 squared plus 1.98 times 10 to the 20 squared. And this gives a resulting gravitational force with a magnitude of approximately 4.77 times 10 to the 20 newtons.